everyone. I hope you're well. We're going to get started in a second. If you can give me a 1 in the chat, if you can see and hear me okay, that would be great. Amazing, amazing. Great. Okay, just to introduce myself, if you haven't been in my class before, my name is Coach Sara, and today we're going to go through a little bit about AI avatars. There's lots of different ways that you can make AI avatars. You can make ones that look like yourself. You can make ones based on characters. You can make ones based on people you want to be, or somebody, say, I would say the best way that you'd want to do an AI avatar is either going to be yourself, if you're the brand of your business, or a character that represents the person who your ideal customer wants to come and buy for. So, for example, I don't know, say we were selling a course on how to do AI, we could make an AI avatar that is just even like ourselves, like someone like ourselves, but it doesn't have to be me. So I could have all the characters of myself, but I could do, say, blonde hair, like look completely different. But the persona I give across is that I have confidence in AI. I know how to use AI. I can build systems and stuff like that, and that will come across in the image that I create, and that is the image that I will use as my AI avatar. Okay, so the next one is that you can just simply do ones that you're going to use for your ads. So this is what we do quite a lot. It's not advanced, but when you start testing a lot of ads, you start to look at different angles. So one product can have like 5 or 6 different angles. So you could target someone for when they're tired. You could target somebody that is a trained professional. You could target someone that's into sports, etc. And how you target that person could depend on the person in the ad, even down to like skin color and stuff like that. Like I was talking to Coach Reggie, if you were in his AI class yesterday, he was saying about one of his clients. She has like a drip place, hydro drip place, and all her clients are female, white women. So she wants her content to be targeted towards them. So you can see that you can really target your AI avatar to that person. So you can make loads of different characters. You can also do it to grow accounts. So if you have, for example, a interesting character, you can grow account very quickly. I'm going to show you one that literally has made 3 million views, 3 million followers on TikTok in less than a month. And they also have probably about 2 million on Instagram. Some of you have probably seen her, but she's all AI and she's all done with Higgsfield. So I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you how you can make it. Coach Amanda actually, I was watching some of her classes last week, talked about it a little bit last week. I don't know if she went more into detail about it, but I will show you how you can use that, use the tool in Higgsfield to create a character like that, and how you can make the videos. Okay, so loads of different ways that you can use it. I'm going to show you a couple examples today. So give me a second and I'm going to share my screen. I was kind of messing with the chat. Sorry, just reading. Except for maxed out one version. Okay, cool. Sorry, just reading the chat in. Right, so as per usual, I have my chats over here. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to put them in the chat. And myself, Amanda, and the admin, I'm sure, let me see who the admin is today. Oh, Dave. Hello, Dave. Lovely David is in the chat. So if you have any questions, instead of unmuting yourself, if you could please put them in the chat between the three of us, we'll be able to answer your questions. Okay. Also, another way that you can make AI avatars is to sell your product. So this is one of my videos. It's actually the video that Coach wanted me to teach you how to make. And it is based on my AI avatar. So I have a TikTok, or I have a couple of TikTok accounts. She's the same person. She obviously looks nothing like me, but she is an AI character who is based on sort of a teenage mid-20s girl who likes cosmetics, likes clothing, you know, fitness and stuff like that. So all my content and all the products I make are based on that. Okay, so this part here may sound like the boring part, but when you are growing accounts, selling products, and say you're not using yourself, you have to think of who you're going to sell it to and make your AI avatar around that person, so they feel what's the word I'm thinking of? They'll be attracted to follow them because they see themselves in that person, or they see the person they want to be. So if you know a young 20-year-old who's into fitness, really likes different sort of clothing and stuff, she's more likely to follow my account than say a 60-year-old lady who's like into, I don't know, supplements just to stop her from I don't know, some of her ailments. Okay, so yeah, it's basically about making sure that your identity of your character matches who you want your target audience to go after. That's really important because yes, this is all fun, making all these AI characters, but if your content does not match with your ideal customer or your product, you're not going to make any sales, because people come over, they might like it, but they just say, oh, that's nice, and move on. But the people that actually you know, resonate with your AI character will follow you, will buy your stuff, will connect with you and build that engagement and that sort of following and sales that you want from your character. Okay, so AI characters, like I said, can be used to sell all different products, and they're perfect for people like me, who is actually not a confident person. I am actually a huge extrovert. I know I do these classes, but I literally talk to about 2 people, like I don't leave my house most of the time. It's like my husband and my daughter is like, and I live in the middle of nowhere. So, you know, so having an AI character that can talk for me and do all the stuff for me is what I use them for. It also allows me to sit in my pajamas at my desk and make videos all the time without leaving. Okay, so I post talking or only text. So I do both. So I do voiceovers, I do talking avatars as well, and I do ones with music. So again, there's lots of different types of videos you can use. So I just played this one. This is a voiceover one.
I'm cutting, but my glutes are not disappearing. And here's why. I'm doing 2 things: lifting heavy and taking creatine. No, it won't make you bulky. It helps you keep muscle. This one also saves me buying loads of other supplements. If you want juicy glutes even on a cut, tap the link and start now.
Okay, so that's all an avatar, and I've just taken some inspirational videos, made the images, and made them move. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. All right, so I'm going to show you a couple of things. Like I said, I mainly use Higgsfield to create my images. There is, like we always say, there's different levels to these things. So you can create, we use Higgsfield. I have actually, and Amanda's done them as well, made apps where I can use APIs, and I put one prompt in and it'll make me 8 images, and it uses API. So we'll probably do those in more advanced classes coming up. But tools like Higgsfield are great because they're quite simple to use, and once you get the hang of it and know what you're doing, they can become quite easy to use. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can go into that. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to show. So the first one is obviously making your AI character, if you want to do it like myself, where you have somebody who is like this person here is representing my TikTok shop for me. So if you want to do that, I'm not going to go into full details of the talking back and forth with ChatGPT, because I've done it in the AI Summit, but I suggest that you go to your ChatGPT, just open up a new chat and talk to it, right? So you just say, I'm starting this business. I want to build an AI character for my business to represent it. This is what I want it to stand for. This is the sort of person I want. And like have a back and forth with ChatGPT, so you can build out just like talking your AI character. Okay, so for example, that's what I did with this girl here, where I just went back and forth and said, I'm selling products on TikTok. I'm looking to sell sports, fitness, clothing and stuff like that. I want to build an AI character that represents that. I wanted her to have blonde hair, be sporty, just fed those characteristics to ChatGPT. And just to show you, for example, this one I just quickly did. So I wouldn't suggest doing this. I would suggest actually having a conversation with ChatGPT or Gemini to build up your character. So this is what I just put some basic information in here, but just to show you, for example, okay? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So ask it to ask you questions and build out that person. You want to have this person that really represents your business. If you're just doing it for like random ads and stuff like that, you don't have to do this. But if you are building it as a following, someone to build your brand, like if you're doing supplements and you want to, so I should go into supplement stuff here, but we will be building AI avatars based on the different problems they solve. And we can build characters for each one of them, and they can all have their own TikTok pages, and we can have links to our product pages and do content based on each of those avatars. So if you're going to do that sort of content, that's where you want to do this stuff. If you're just doing a random person in your ad, you can just make an image, okay? I suggest, I will go in a second and look at the pricing, but I use the Ultra one, and they do all these deals all the time. So I would catch it on a deal, or definitely get the monthly payment for the Ultra one if you can afford it. If it's not in your budget, I would go for the one lower than that. I probably wouldn't do the $9 one because you don't get unlimited images. So you will use up that image count quite quickly if you are using it all the time. If you just want them for like random images, like a few images here and there, then the $9 would be fine because you'll just use up your credits. But if you want to have this, like if you look at my Higgsfield account, is like probably, I don't know, 5,000 images in there because I use it all day, every day. So if you want something like that, you want the sort of more ultimate one because you get everything unlimited in there, okay? Like I said, I have the ultimate. I will show you in a second which one I have. Again, there are other places to get Nano Banana. I use specifically Nano Banana Pro. There's loads of different places you can get it. You can actually get it in Gemini itself. So if you don't have the money for these apps, you can just use Gemini and use the image generation in Gemini. You can do it in CapCut. So if you come into CapCut, they actually use Nano Banana. That's the image, but they use AI design. You can go and make images with Nano Banana in CapCut. They have them in VO3. So if you have a VO3 account, you can actually use it in there as well. I've got it here. So down the bottom here, instead of text to video, you just do, doing some update. You can click here, create image, and you can put your prompt in there, okay? Oh, so there you go. So if you can't have VO3, as Amanda said, you can have it in here, but you can just click create image, and then it uses Nano Banana Pro, and then you can come here, do portrait, and choose Nano Banana Pro, and then do your output here. So there are different places that you can do use Nano Banana Pro, but that's the one we usually use, okay? So as you can see here, I just put a simple prompt. I will put this in the chat, but like I said, I prefer you to go back and forth with your ChatGPT and get that information. But here I just said, I want to create an avatar who's hyper-realistic with the following features. Please can you complete the following prompt for me and add any details to make it as realistic as possible. I want her to be around 25 to 30, long brown hair, hazel eyes, Hispanic heritage. Okay, so give it as much information as possible. And then I gave this prompt here that I have given in the AI Summit, but I will just put it in the chat here. No worries, no worries. So once you have that prompt, it will give you this hyper-realistic AI avatar prompt that you can use to create your first image. Now, you can use this is absolutely fine. Images come out well. You can also, what I have done recently is I have created a gem in Gemini that allows me to have ultra realistic images. So I can show you how to do that as well, but you can, if you don't want to do that, you can simply copy and paste this into Higgsfield, which I'll show you in a second, to create your first image. You want also to create a couple of images. So you want one where you've got them face forward, like their full face. You could have one from the side, you can have one from the other side, you can have full body ones. Coach Amanda did a class last week on it as well, how you can have one image with like 3 people in there. So you can have a look at that as well. Like I said, multiple different ways that you can create these avatars. So I can come in here from that prompt, copy this exactly like this. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Copy this like here, come into Nano Banana Pro, and I want to click image, create image here. And then when I click create image, I'm going to come down here and paste that into here like this. And then here I'm going to choose Nano Banana Pro. Now, this image that you're creating is going to be your hero image. It's the image that you're going to use for all your other AI images, okay? So you want to make sure it's the highest resolution, has the most detail as possible. So I suggest you, one, have it 9:16, but here I would do it in 4K. It will cost you 4 credits, but it's 4K generated image with all the detail in the face, giving you, everything that you need for a realistic person. If you're not looking for that realism, then you don't need to do that. 1 or 2K is fine, but I'll definitely do it for 4K to create your first couple of images. So you've got them from the side, etc. Okay. So once you've done that, you're going to click on Unlimited here, click Go, and it will create the image for you. So this one, for example, is the one I did with the one in ChatGPT, just the image there. So it's come out fine. It's got the images, and it's got the sort of realism and stuff in there. That's fine. But if you want more hyper-realistic, something like this one, I don't know if you can see by the image here, let me just download it. This is really, click the wrong button. Let me open it up and show you. She's hyper, like you can see all her pores, all her skin, like even down to the hair on her face is really, detailed. So if you're looking for someone really realistic, this is where you want to use a gem where you create a JSON prompt. Okay, so if you are upfront, I don't use a one like this for my TikTok one. I just created it like I just showed you with ChatGPT, made my image, and it does fine. But if I want more hyper realistic images, and I also use this prompt for ads and stuff like that, if I'm looking for putting products into an ad, I would come here and create a gem. So this is, it's quite easy to do. Oh, does she? How weird. So what you want to do is go over to Gemini here, and at the top here they will have this section called gems, and you just click on gem, and you want to click new gem here, and you just want to name it. So you just name it. So here you can see I put AI realistic image. This one, image for JSON, is another example. I have 2 different prompts that will allow you to have realistic images. So you can just name it whatever you want here, and in here you're going to paste the instructions. So I'm going to give you this in the chat here. Let me see if I'm on it. Yeah. So all you're going to do is copy the prompt that I have put into the chat there into here. It's simple as that. You click on gem, start new gem, name your gem, stick that instructions, copy and paste that instructions into this section here, and then you save it. So once you've clicked, put that stuff in there, you're going to click save there, and it will save that gem for you. And then it will be over here. So your gem section will be over here. And then, as you can see, I've got this one image for JSON and this one here, which is AI realistic images. And then all you're going to do is, let's see if I can find one I just did. So this is my face. But I am going to say, I'm going to get that prompt that I just got from ChatGPT. Again, you can do it in Gemini as well. I just said, please, can you create a JSON prompt for me based on the below? So that is all we're going to do, and then paste that prompt that I received when I was talking back to my other chat, whether it's ChatGPT or Gemini, to create my basic of my person. Okay, so I'll just give you that in the chat there. And now this will look weird, but it's just the way that it reads the image. So it looks weird and complicated, but it's not. You're literally just saying, please, can you create a JSON prompt for me based on the below, and you're giving it your ideal prompt there. I would have to check that. I'm not sure if Amanda knows. No, it's free. This, I don't pay for this. I don't pay for Gemini, so you can do it on the free one. Okay. I just realized, I remembered that I don't pay for Gemini. So yeah, you can do it on the free one. So you put that there, put the prompt that you got from either your ChatGPT, and then here, like you see here, it comes up with all this. Like I said, it looks weird, it looks like it's very complicated, but it's not. It's just turning your prompt into a JSON prompt based on that instruction, okay? Oh, there you go. You can share them as well. But then you can copy, all you're going to do is copy this. If it does like it did with me here, where it just creates the image, just say, I want the JSON prompt, not the image. Okay, sometimes it gets confused. Just say you want the prompt. And then all you're going to do is copy this prompt and do the same thing. So come over to Nano Banana Pro here, delete out all this, and then paste the JSON prompt in. Okay, so the same, it's just a prompt, but just written differently. And then again, you're going to have Nano Banana Pro. I would definitely do, this is not even 4K, I think this is 2K. I would do 4K, unlimited, and click go and create your base character. So this one, like I said, is the one that I did with the JSON prompt, as you can see here. So recreate. You can see I've just put that JSON prompt here and got that image, and it was, yeah, only 2K. So if you do 4K, you're going to get even more realism, but 2K is actually fine as well. But if you're looking for those sort of, you want high realistic images, you want the the 2K to 4K I can't think of the word now. There, okay, so just click 2K or 4K. Now you can also go back to this and say, now can you create me a JSON prompt with a side view? Now can you create a JSON prompt from, top view, down view, give it an image of the body you want, and say, can you make a JSON prompt to give her the body that looks like this? Okay, so you can continue to build out images and build out the JSON prompts between here and Higgsfield. And then what you're going to do is use this as your hero image. So once you have that first couple of images, you want to save it. So on my computer, I just have it saved as my AI influencer for TikTok. So whenever I need to grab her, I will grab her and add her in here. So you can just click on here and grab the image. You can do it yourself as well. So this is me that I just did. Probably have got that many lines and wrinkles around my face, but you can see that you can make a JSON prompt for yourself and create an image of yourself as well. Okay, and then I can use this to change, change outfits, change clothing and stuff like that. Okay. Another little thing I just want to show you, and I think Amanda showed you before, is that you can in here create your soul ID character. So if you come to images and click soul ID character, you can come here and click create character, and you have to add a couple of images. 3 is probably as many as you need. It says you need like 20, you don't. You just need about 3 really good images. So you just click upload images and give those 3 images, and then it will ask you to name it so that you have it as a character on Higgsfield. Now, the only problem with this is that you can only use their like soul and stuff. So if you come into create image here, and you come here and use the soul, where's it gone? Higgsfield sold there. Sorry, I forgot. You can see, you can click here, you can click your character. So it's me and my Sophie Hart one. You can click on it, and then you can click the different sort of styles. But you're not using Nano Banana Pro, you're using their soul character. You can still get great images, but you may want to then take that image and then put it back in here and run it through Nano Banana Pro if it doesn't give you the best image. But what's great about this is that at the bottom, oh, I can't show you the bottom. Down here, I'll see if I can find it. I've got where it is. Yeah, where are you gone? Here, it's an extension. It's called a reference extension. So you can click on here and add this to your Chrome. So as you can see, I've got it here in my Chrome extension. And then what you can do is, if you say you're doing TikTok or Instagram or something, and you needed to create an image but didn't know what to create, you can come over to tools like Pinterest and just type in things like sports outfit ideas, And then when you click on here, you can click recreate, and then you can choose your character. So you click on here, choose your character, and then click generate, and that will generate in your Higgsfield account. So you can take any image from like Pinterest and stuff like that and recreate it in your character. So it will use their soul there. Does a good job, but again, if you want to change it to Nano Banana Pro, you would then just go in there and like regenerate the image with Nano Banana Pro. Okay, but that's a great tool that you can use. Instead of taking like screenshots and stuff like that, you can just come here and click recreate and recreate it with your character. Okay, so that is how so that is how you can get like, you know, inspiration of tools. Exactly. So you can just click on there and just recreate your characters. So yeah, it's down here. It's called, where does it go? Reference extension. So just click on there, click reference extension, and you'll be able to go and access it. Okay. So that is how you create your basic of your image for your AI avatar. And then what you're going to do is then just basically use that image to create your images that you want to do. So for example, for this video here, this is just 4 or 5 different images that I created by finding inspiration of TikTok and then taking screenshots of it and recreate it in my character. Okay, so if I show you these ones here, probably way down. I mean, they can even do things like this, like plump your lips up and everything. But this is down here. This one, it's further down. So you can see I use it all the time. A lot of images. Let's get to that one. Here we go. Okay, so for example, this one here, the protein shape that I was showing you there. Here's the image here. So to create this, yeah, so you just take screenshots. So for example, this one here, if I show you, click these 3 dots to recreate. I came to TikTok. Well, what I do is I go to Calidata. So for example, if I show you here, if I'm signed in, I will come to Calidata, and this is the UK, but just to show you, for example, I will click on a product. This is, we'll actually go here to products. I would do the filters like we usually show, like the last month, look for like 30 days. I would fill in my filters there and find a product. So for example, I've done this one here. I would just click on it. I do the last 180 days. I will come down here and find a top performing video, and I would just recreate this video exactly, or make slight changes to it. Okay, so that's exactly what I did for this video. So I found the video. So if you click on it, say for example, I mean, this is not a great example, it's only made $93, but you can get the TikTok video here, or you can click on it, click this TikTok video link here, and it takes you to TikTok. Okay, if you need the script for it, you just click here, export the script, transcript, export, and it will transcribe the video for you and give you the script. Now, I don't usually copy the script exactly. I would take it to ChatGPT and ask it to rewrite it for me 3 or 4 times with different hooks, also making them shorter sometimes or longer if I need to. Okay, but you can simply copy that and you have the script. If you don't have Calidata and you have a video, you can go something like TalkScript here, which is another one, which you just simply, so if I put that, you'll simply come into here, grab the link, copy this link here, come over to TalkScript, paste it into there, click send, and it will give you the first frame of the image, and it will also give you the script here. So then you just copy the script here, and again, put it into ChatGPT, and I simply just say, please can you rewrite this for me, giving it a strong hook and call to action. Can you reduce it down to like 10-15 seconds? Okay, so it doesn't have to be complex. If you have a TikTok structure, if you were to choose Calidata if I'm doing TikTok shop, PP ads if I'm doing ads. So that's what I would use. If you have a TikTok ad structure, then you obviously give it that and then give it a script to write it for you. But just don't overthink it. Just get a script and make all the main point you want to make is that you have a really good hook. So just concentrate on the hook there. Okay. So once I have the video, so this, for example, here is the video. I actually made this from 2. So this is this video here of her on the bench there. She's got her drink there. She's in the gym here. So you can see this mine doesn't really look. So this one here is this image. So at the beginning. So it does looks completely different, but it just uses it as a reference. I ask it to make changes enough so it doesn't look exactly like it. It's taking the concept of it, but it's not someone's not going to come along and say, you copied her video, because you can see that it's a completely different person, the background's changed, but it's just taking the sort of same structure. So I just use this instead of me going to ChatGPT and saying, I want to create an image of her in the gym and all this lot. I literally can just take a screenshot. So I can come here. Again, you all have snippet tools on your computer where you can just take a screenshot like this to have that image. You're then going to go into Higgsfield and paste it into, so come here, image, create image, and paste it in here. So Control V to paste it into here. You can have, I think, 14 images in here, so you can describe different things. So as you can see, this was the image that I had here. Then you're going to upload your AI character. That's like I said, you want to have her either, if you're using Soul, you'll have her in there, or if you have her on your computer, you're going to upload her into here. And then at the bottom here, you're just going to say, I always say recreate. Recreate image 1, so always reference it. Always put the image you're going to recreate first, okay? So it doesn't confuse it. That's the one it's going to recreate. Image 1, change the lady to the one in image 2 and wearing red leggings. So I change her outfit. So by saying she's wearing red leggings, okay? If you want to take it further, you can come in here, grab this pair of leggings here, take a screenshot of these leggings here, put that into here, and just say, she was wearing the leggings in image 3. For some reason, it's just deleted my other image, but so what it will do is come to this image, reference the leggings in there, and put those leggings on my character. Okay, so it's as simple as that. You don't have to have these really, detailed prompts. You can literally take a screenshot and say, put her in those leggings. Just reference the image. So if you have a couple of images in here, just make sure the first one is the one you're going to create. The second one is your character, and anything after that is just things you're adding to the image. Okay, so here we can just say, I said wearing red leggings, but if you want to give some leggings, you just put it in there and say reference image 3. And then I just say change the background slightly. So that means that they're not going to create the same background as her. They're just making a different gym background. Okay, so simple as that. You don't have to go in and make these complex prompts. You can just simply say change it slightly and it will change it. Okay. So what I will usually do is I will watch the ad like I show in all the other classes. I will watch this ad here. Sometimes I mix it up. So this one, and I taught this in the AI Summit, I will find 1 or 2 ads and make all the scenes. So I will end up probably about 5 or 6 videos, and then I just mix them all together and make about 5 or 6 videos. So if you see here in my thing, if I can find it, I have quite a few of them here. I think I made about 3 or 4 videos from the same sort of images. Okay, so you can, reuse these images. You don't have to completely make every single one for one video. Sometimes you can make multiple videos. Okay, but I'll watch it and see, right, they've got about 3 or 4 scenes here. I'll take a screenshot of every scene, like I teach in the POD stuff, and recreate that scene. So this is what I did here. So one of her in the gym, this one, same thing. So if I click here, recreate, you will see it's this lady in the gym here, and then my AI character. And I just said, recreate image 1, change the lady to image 2, wearing red leggings, because obviously I want to match this one, changing the background slightly. if you want consistency, in my TikTok videos, I don't usually do consistency. If you want consistency, all you're going to do is download this image first. So you click on it, click download, or click on this part here, down here where it says download. Sorry, it's moved up here now. Download it to computer, and then upload it in here and just reference it. Okay, so you come here, click on the image, and say, recreate this image, but she is wearing that same outfit as image 2. Or she's in the same background as image 2, okay? So that keeps consistency, because if I wanted to say her there, just standing there with a drink, but I still want the background, I just give that image back to Higgsfield and say, recreate the image of image 1, but have her in the same background as image 2, wearing the same clothes as image 2, okay? So just always reference the one you want to do. Sometimes, these ones I haven't, but sometimes I would create a couple, because some of them won't come out great. So especially on the unlimited, you can just do as many as you want. So I just click unlimited and do a couple and choose the best one. Okay. Now, as you can see here, I've just gone through and made a couple of images. So this one here, like with the clothing, this one was the one with the drink. She's holding the drink. Sometimes it will exaggerate, like here, they put like 500 tons of, stuff in there, but just use the ones. I mean, who has that much? But we could just say, put less on the spoon there. Some of these images look blurry, but when you actually download them, they are better quality. I think they do that to preserve it on Higgsfield. Some of them will look blurry, but the same as ChatGPT, when you click on the image or download it, it's a higher quality image. So I just go through, create images. For something like this, where she has the product in there, I just go and find the product, but find it at the high res image. So for example, this is that protein one here, Free Soul. So I come to their website where they obviously have really high res images on their store, and just take a screenshot from the store. You can take it from the TikTok video as well, or the TikTok shop as well, if you want to. So for example, this one here is that girl again with her creatine shake, putting it in there like that. This is my AI avatar. And then here is the drink here. So the shake here. So I just took a high-res image, and I say recreate image 1, change the lady to image 2, wearing red leggings, change the bottle to pink. So I just add random things in there. She is holding the supplement packet in image 3, change the background slightly. Okay, so you can see I'm not really any complex prompts. I'm just literally telling it what I want to appear in the image. And then you can see here that we have a couple of her. This one I did in the gym, and then this one I just said a different background there. Okay, and then you just use the same one. This is freaky because this is actually my back garden. So I changed, this was an image of myself. So I just said, change her into my thing. So this is actually my back garden in the back here. So it's a bit weird. So you can take real images and get, put them in there as well. Okay. So once you have the images, you obviously then need to turn them into videos. I haven't got my Kling open, but I will show you, just for example, in the Kling, but you can use it in here. So in videos, you can come to videos, create videos, and then you can just upload the image here of your person. And then if you're using Kling, so let me just show you. Just like here, this one here, you just choose Kling. So you can click here on change, come to Kling 2.5. I usually use 2.5 for like TikTok videos because it's cheaper. 2.6 is obviously a little bit better, and you can talk with 2.6. So you can click general here, and then in here you can say she says this, for example, and it will allow her to speak. So if you have 2.6, you can also change it here, the model. So you can come over, click 2.6, and when you click on audio and type in she says this, it will actually speak and say that. Okay, so if you want a speaking one, you can just put the prompt in here and get her to speak. You want to choose, if you don't want that, again, like I said, use 2.5. You only need 5 seconds. If you need it longer, obviously you can do 10. I find that the longer they are, the more distorted they become at the end. So if you're doing TikTok, I usually do 5-second videos and then just do a couple of videos. This will automatically do it for you. If it doesn't, choose 9:16, and then you click go. And like I said, if you're doing it in Kling, have you got it open here? So it's the same process. You would just upload your image. I don't know why I keep changing my to Chinese then. Let me see. So let's show you this one, for example. So you want to come here to explore, generate, and then you want to do, you can do image generation, video generation, and then you just put your scene in there. And then as you can see here, we'll just see if we click on here. You can just put your image in here. You can put your prompts. Again, I don't use complex prompts. I literally just say, like, for this one where she's pushing it, like up here, I'm just saying she's showing her trousers to the screen, to the camera. This one, she's, you know, going up and down the machine there. This one, I can't remember what I said because she touched her bum, but showing her trousers or something. This one, she's pushing the weight. Okay, so it's very simple prompts. The only reason I would change the prompt is if if it's not doing what I want it to do. I'll go to ChatGPT or Gemini and say, please give me a prompt to be video prompt, and tell it what I want it for. Then you can copy and paste it and put it into here. Okay, and then again, you just 720 is absolutely fine. You can do 1080 if you want to, but we don't need that high res for like TikTok videos. But if you do want it, you can click on there again, the length, and then click generate. I usually do generate one at a time. It automatically has sound effects on, but you can turn them off. But I usually keep them on because if it has a good sound effect, you can use it. Okay, because sound, like any sort of noise, will help to build that sort of realism in your video. Sometimes they just say random stuff, but obviously from then you can just mute it in your editor. But if it's a good one, like, you know, she's working out in the gym or something, then I would make sure that I keep it on. Yeah, so once you're happy with the video, like this one, it's just he's tired and rubbing his face. I'm just going to click download and download that video to my computer. Okay. Now, with that script, if you're doing a voiceover like I did there, you're just going to come into 11 Labs and create your AI voiceover. If you don't use 11 Labs, there's loads of different AI voiceovers that you can use. I showed actually Canva has an AI voiceover as well. There's like Murph, there's loads of different ones. 11 Labs is probably the best one in the market. But if you don't want to use 11 Labs, you can also use 11 Labs for free, 10,000 credits for free. So yeah, I would suggest using it, but if you don't want to, excuse me, there are others. And then all you're going to do is come to text to speech and paste in your script here. Choose your character voice. So if you have different voices down here, you can choose them down here. And then you want the 11, this version 3 is the best video voice generator, if not version 2. And then click generate, and it will generate 2 scripts for you. You can listen to them, and the one you like the best, you're going to download it. Okay. So I do have talking ones and I have voice ones. For talking, like I said there, I would come here and use Kling 2.6, have the audio in, and then type in here. You just literally have to say, she says, and say what it says. Okay. You can also use VO 3.1. That also has voice ability on it that allows your character to speak. Next week, I'm going to show you another tool that does, it's probably the best voiceover that I've seen, but I will show you that next week where they talk. So yes, there's lots of different ones that you can talk, but the 3 main ones that I do is voiceovers, talking, or music. You can literally just on TikTok have like 3 videos like together and then just music over the top. Okay. So once you have this, you're going to download it, and then really fast. So if you are struggling with them talking really fast, just give your script to ChatGPT and say, can you break this down into 5-second clips, or use a 10-second one and just say break it down into 10 seconds, because that will it will cut it for you exactly where the 10 seconds are, so that you know you're not gonna, because if you give it too much, she'll just talk like I am very fast. Okay. Then you're going to edit it all together. So I'm not going to go through in this class. I'm going to do this on Wednesday next week. I'm going through and showing you how to edit it. But come over here. For some reason, it's stuck here. Let me stop sharing for a second. Bring that over here. Okay, so I will show next week how to edit videos. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat here. Can you generate audio first and do the animation to map the voice if you like a consistent voice for your character? Yeah, so like I said, next week I will definitely show you a really good tool to do it and make it ads and stuff. But yeah, so what I would do, as you can see here, I have about 7 or 8 or more than that clips in here. And I would generate about 3 or 4 voiceovers, one with them talking and one with music as well. I will go through next week how to edit this all together. But you simply just come here, import your voiceover.
Want more gains? Take creatine.
And then your videos. And then you have your voiceover at the bottom. I always cut out dead space because dead space kills your video. So I would just go through and cut out any dead space in the voiceover. And then I just layer my videos over the top. So this one like here, and then
I'm cutting, but my glutes are not disappearing.
And you don't even have to use like transitions or
and
anything.
Here's
I've got
why.
no transitions.
I'm doing 2
here.
things. Lifting heavy.
Pasting videos one after the other over my script. Yeah, so you can do that as well. In 11 Labs, you can train a voice. So what I would suggest is that you come over here, you can go to voices, train a voice. They need about 20 minutes of yourself talking. So I wouldn't do it in here. I would do a video of yourself talking and then upload it into there. It obviously will not sound exactly like you, and the more you use it, the more realistic it becomes. Yeah, training a voice in here, you can have its character. So you've probably seen that Coach Reggie has done that, where he has his own voice character. Okay. You'll get there, just got practice. Yeah, so your own avatar works the same. Like I said, with your own avatar, there's multiple different ways to do it. Coach Amanda showed a class last week to do it. I just showed you how you can do it, like how I did it here with my image in here. There is also something called create an Allura, where you can you can do it in here, like the Soul ID character, but you can also create a Allura, which is like a sort of code base which has your details in there. And then you can use that Allura to create images of yourself that you can use as references. There's lots of different ways you can do it. You can even get to the store. My husband has it so that he has his Allura. He literally has something on his computer. It's not an app, it's just something on his computer, like a text field. He gives the video reference and it takes that video, makes the first image, then makes the video from just putting the reference image in. So you can go as advanced as you want in this stuff, but let's just start with the basics, getting our images done here, okay? So yeah, so for subscriptions, mine is trying to think what I've got in my subscription here is the ultimate plan. So it's about, I think it's about $49 per month or something. But like I said, it starts at $9 and then goes up. So you can just have a look, see which one you want to choose. Okay. 11 Labs is the best one to use. Like I said, you can get 10,000 credits and it uses like maybe 100 or so per voiceover. So you have plenty there. And if you're like me, who has like 60 different Google accounts, you can have like 6 or 7 different free 11 Lab accounts, which give you like 60,000 credits. So it's plenty to do your voiceovers for free. Okay. Yeah, so the steps would be find your reference video. So like this, find your reference video, take screenshots of the video, make the images with Nano Banana Pro using the reference and your character, make them move with Kling or VO3, and then edit them all together. Do the voiceover and then edit them all together. Okay. Yeah. I've got 5 minutes. I'm going to show you the last thing.
Where are we going?
For me, Higgsfield is like I said, like $30, $40, whatever you pay for it,
Okay.
and unlimited images. So
Sounds
as
good.
you probably saw there, I have thousands upon thousands upon thousands and thousands of images. So I can create 8 images at a time, loads and loads of different ones, which means speed is what I'm looking for. Okay. And then my credits I use for video generation. So I can do it all in one. VO3 is probably, I can't remember how much VO3 is, but on its own is a lot more expensive, and just has it in those tools. So if you want to use VO3, absolutely you can. It's just more expensive tools. So it depends on what you're using it for. Okay. Oh, there you go, 19.99 with a Google One subscription, so you can try that. So it was more expensive. It seems like a little bit cheaper. So yeah, if you want to use VO3, you can, but you will not be able to use the other tools in there. You'll just have to use VO3.1. So totally up to you. Okay. Right. So I've only got 10 minutes. So I just want to show you this last bit. Like I said, we'll have more classes and show you how to do this. But I wanted to show you something that Coach Amanda, I didn't see her other classes, so I'm not sure if you've done it already. But this thing here called AI Influencer on Higgsfield, this allows you to do realistic images, but also like different characters. You can do it with prompts, so you can come over to ChatGPT or Gemini and just speak to ChatGPT or Gemini again and create a prompt like we just did just a second ago and paste it into here and click go, and it will create that AI influencer for you. But what you could do, which a lot of people are doing, is just using their builder. So when you come to the builder here, you have to choose your character type. So if you're doing human, you just choose human. If you're doing like an elf, you're going to choose elf. You've got all these different ones. I've seen ones for crocodiles, lizards, etc. So we can just click human like that. Then you're going to choose your gender. So, male, female, whatever you want to use here. Here you can use your ethnicity. So you can just choose an ethnicity here. If you, your skin color, if you are looking for something, visual, you can do like completely different color skin color, or you can just choose the ones, skin color you'd like to use there. Eye color, pick one eye color. If you want to do two, you need to do it down here where you say different eyes, but you just can choose your eye color. So for example, we'll go for green here. Skin conditions, so you can do all different skin conditions. Some of you have probably seen them. There's like half like dark skin and half light skin people, ones with like pigmentation. They are blowing up on TikTok and Instagram at the moment, and they're just done in here. So they come in here, click one of these, like this, or add freckles, like whatever you want to do, you can add them. Down here, you choose your age, and then in here, advanced settings, you just need to click each one. So for the face, you can choose like if you want a human, reptile, mechanical, etc. If you want a scar on your face or anything, you click it here. If you want large lips, small lips, etc., you can click on here. You can choose like the ears you want here. If you want them on horns, skin, you may have seen ones that got like half a fur face and like half human face. They've just clicked this one here. And then you can come here and do ones like, to have different things in here as well for the skin. And then you just click on body and choose your body. So if you want like slim, muscular, etc., you can do that here. And then you've got the arms and legs there. So you can do it realistic if you want to, or you can do like these crazy characters to build up your page really quickly. They allow you to do 15 for free, so you can make as many characters as you want. For example, this is a more realistic person, so I could use this good quality, high quality image that I could use as an avatar. What you would do is then you can either just download it, you can animate it, or you can use it as a reference. So if you use it as a reference, you just click on there and it will bring you back to here where you have it in your bit there, and then you just add your prompts, and I can put her in different clothing, etc., etc. Okay. If you have, you can have ones like here, they've got different skin textures. Come on. Like skin textures like this. You can have, this is my sort of like, looks like an elf or something like this. You can have ones like this. She's got giraffe skin. So it all sounds very crazy and very weird. But this woman here, so some of you may have seen this lady, but she, this is made with this app. She has 3 million followers. If you look at our oldest video here, it was made that you got at the end. So in less than 6 weeks, she has created over 3 million followers using this process. Okay, so it may sound strange, but they are just interrupting the feed. People see this and think, yeah, I put in the chat, you know, some people think she's real and like, you know, the most beautiful thing in the world. Some people are like, wow, this is a really great AI character. So it allows you to build up, even if you just want to build up your following, it allows you to build up the following very, very quickly. You can sell like, you know, tools on how to create this, etc., etc. There is also, I put her in the link there, but if you come to Higgsfield at the front here, they have this thing called Higgsfield Earn. Here, this no, it's not the one. This one here called Higgsfield Earn. They have different. So I'll click on it here. This is how much people have made. It's literally been up probably less than a couple of months or a month since December. It's been up, and it's not all the time, but basically when you click on here, click Start Earning, you can go set up a new Instagram account. Build up a character like you have just done in here, like you have to use this one, AI influencer, build a character, set up a new TikTok or YouTube or Instagram page for her or him, put a profile picture in there. You don't even have to have videos on there, just set that up, click Start Earning and connect your page. You just give it the Instagram link or the YouTube link. It will give you a code. You just put that code in your bio for like 2 seconds. You come back here, you verify it, and it will connect your account to Higgsfield. So then when you click on here into your account, they have these like campaigns going on. So if you click on a campaign, what will happen is that it will tell you the sort of video to make. If you make that video and post it on your Instagram or your YouTube, they will pay you based on how much traffic you build. Not a ClickBank, it's an Instagram or YouTube short video. So free account to set up. But yeah, so you just post the video, come in here, click, you want to take part. You would have to keep an eye on it because obviously this is huge money maker at the moment and a lot of people on it. So they only have a certain amount of people that can get on it. So I would check like in the morning, see if they've got it. Make the video in Higgsfield, post it to your Instagram account. And they will pay you for the traffic that you earn from it. Okay, so people are earning, as you can see, a lot of money just by posting videos from Higgsfield. This is exactly what she's doing here. This Neo one here. This is on TikTok, but she has a link to her Instagram because of that reason. She wants people to come over here to build up her Instagram because this is where she's getting paid by Higgsfield. Okay, but you can use this for multiple different ways, like. She's obviously using it to earn money here. She's using it for another reason as well. I will not go into that, but yeah. So you can have it, but you can sell your digital products with it. You can sell like how to make these things, Instagram and YouTube. But all you would do is put it on TikTok, and then in your bio have your link to your Instagram, and then they can go over to Instagram. She has actually got about 3 or 4 Instagram accounts. One of her Instagram has a lot more views, followers than that, but. You know, 3 million in a month is crazy. I know we've run out of time, but I will just quickly show you how she's making these videos. What she's doing is, probably have to go into another video of how to do it, but she's coming here, going to the AI influencer. She's making her character like this. She is then going to find videos. So for example, if I'm going to use her video here, I'm just going to click on this video. I'm going to come here to copy this link here, and I'm going to go to our SnapTik downloader, paste that link into there, download the video. Okay, now I've got the video on my computer. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and if you use TalkScript, like I just showed you, they give you the first screenshot anyway. So back here, you can get the screenshot. I'm going to take a screenshot of that first image. I'm going to bring it into Higgsfield here, create image. And I'm going to recreate. put that screenshot in. So this is one, for example, screenshot of that first image. I'm going to put my character in. Obviously, I'm just doing it. This lady, you can see my other characters, like this one here. She's got like, different skin. This girl here, different characters. This one here, like blonde haired stuff. So you can make all these different characters with them. So I'm going to put my image in. I'm going to put my character in and say, please recreate this image, but change the lady to look like my lady. And she's wearing the same outfit. She doesn't have to wear the same outfit. You can change it if you want. Always put no text overlays. I don't want, on this video, it's obviously got a big play button and this at the top. I don't want that, okay? Once you have that image, you're going to come here to motion control. Well, you can come to video. Come to video, create video, and go to motion control. That video that you just downloaded from TikTok, you're going to paste in here. So you just click on here, grab that video, that'll be in your downloads. In here, I haven't got the image video. You just paste the video, the image that you just got from Higgsfield. So you have the image here, video here. You put clean motion control on. You can do the quality if you want to, different ones. You want to do scene control here, on there, and then you just click go, and then it will create the video for you. So these are a couple that I've created here. And then so what it does is take the TikTok video, put your character, and create the video exactly the same. Then you download that, stick it on your Instagram or TikTok, okay? You can do this. You don't have to do it for these characters. You can do it for normal TikTok videos. So, for example, is that one? No, let's see. So I use this quite a lot. We have to find it. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, it's maybe in the other account, but yeah, let me look. Video, create video. So for example, this one, she's talking. So this is a TikTok video. So it's not a dancing one, it's a TikTok video.
I get a lot of questions on what bras I wear. These are the seamless jelly bras by VR Comfy. Jelly bras are known for having that jelly technology that wraps around and lifts you up. There's no under.
So, and that was just a video. So if I click copy here, it's just a video from TikTok. So that's the video and that's my screenshot. Okay, so same process, you can do TikTok videos or dancing videos, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so that is how you create those videos. Also you can put something. Yeah, so you can put yourself in there as well. Yeah, you can do all different things with that. Okay. So I know I probably went through that quite quickly, but yeah, we will go into more stuff, how to use it. But I just want to show you some of the ways that you can make AI avatars. So hopefully that helps. And yeah, I'm going to, Evelyn, have you got a question?
I put my question in the chat. I was wondering if you can replace a person and a product in the video at the same time.
Yeah, so you can, you'll just put the image of the person you want to create and then the product. So you just say recreate image 1 with the person in image 2 holding or, doing whatever with the product in image 3, and then it will create the image.
Oh, wow. Game changer.
So, yeah,
cool.
Definitely. So, okay.
Thanks.
All right then, everyone, I'm going to let you go. But yeah, have a lovely weekend. Next weekend, gosh, I obviously think it's Friday. Have a lovely afternoon. Next week, that's what I was about to say. Next week, I'm going to show you how to make a talking video that you can use, obviously, on TikTok, but also for ads. It's going to be really good for a supplement game. So I will show you that next week, and then how to edit it on the Wednesday class. Okay. All right then, everyone, have a lovely week, and I will see you soon. Take care. See you later. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.